All right, your Pittsburgh Penguins are in first place in the East, but they've only played their division, and, you know, they've had ups and downs this year. At one point in the season, they were on the outside of the playoffs looking in, but they've been one of the hottest teams in the NHL right now. And, guys, I'll start with Jeff. Can this team go far in the postseason? I mean, they have the defense. Obviously, they proved that today against Boston. They can score goals. They proved that this week. Goaltending potentially could be their Achilles heel, but do you think this team can make a Stanley Cup run?
Sure, if they play like they did today, if they play defensively responsible and don't take chances even in a tight game or when they get frustrated because a goalie's playing really well against them, yes, I think but they also could lose in the first round. Like, whatever playoff matchup you look at is going to be tough, and you could write positives and negatives with each one. It's going to be amazing, but the way they're playing, it's not even as much about the personnel, and obviously they're going to get Malkin back. It's about the style of hockey. And if they play the style of hockey they've played the last couple of games, most importantly today, yes, they can get through the division, and then we'll see who they would get in the Eastern.
Chris?
I think they can clearly make a run at the Stanley Cup. I mean, that should have been obvious for the last 2 or 3 weeks. The big key is, as Jeff said, when Evgeny Malkin comes back, retaining this identity that has been so disciplined, so focused. I was reading some of the advanced stats in hockey, and I don't love all of them, or some of them are a little too esoteric for me, but this one stuck out. They carried the play in terms of shot attempts, which is always something you look at, and now they have a way to measure high danger chances, i.e. where the shots are coming from. Boston had 1 high danger chance the entire game today, 1 by that metric. That tells me that the Penguins are playing the best version of Mike Sullivan's style. Like, they are most closely adhering to what he wants them to do since maybe 2016. This team stays healthy and their goaltending doesn't completely immolate. I think they can absolutely make a run towards the Stanley Cup. And that's with a lot of good teams, by the way, out there. They're nowhere near the favorite, and they don't need to be because they're just playing really sound hockey.
I'm just thinking, how many high danger chances was there in the third period against the Devils a couple days ago? A lot. That's what I'm talking about. This team is very inconsistent. They can play with the best and look like they're by far the best team in the NHL. Then they have a third period like they have against the Devils. Then you shake your head and you're like, what happened to Jari?
How many of those periods have they had, Mark? How many have there been? There's 2 other bad games. They've played 3 bad games in a month and a half, man. They went out and throttled the Devils 2 straight games and then suffocated the Bruins. There's always the possibility that a meteor hits the Earth, too.
They stink.
Hey,
so does everybody.
They stink.
Chris, I want to talk about a point you made with Malkin coming back here. Potentially, you want the best, one of the best players in the world coming back on your team, but I mean, is it totally out of this world to say
he deserves?
Yes.
He deserves to lose his spot on the power play. He deserves to lose his spot to Jared McCann for the time being on the power play because McCann has been so good in what a crucial area that is for the Penguins. Jared McCann has been lethal with the man advantage. Malkin deserves to have to work his way back in. And it's incumbent on Evgeny Malkin, who's a prideful guy, who's an emotional guy, to buy into what they're doing and play a sound 200 feet of hockey. So I'll take the words out of your mouth and say, yes, it's important, and it's something that you can have a worry about in the back of your mind.
Jeff, can Malkin do that?
Malkin goes back to the top power play unit. Evgeny Malkin's one of the top 100 players in NHL history. He goes back to that top unit. And who it's really up against, it's those players in the room to make sure that Gino plays the right way. You know, Sullivan, he could tune out, but the players in the room have to make sure that he's on board. And there's no saying that he won't be if others are playing the same type of hockey. But yeah, Evgeny Malkin goes back to the top power play unit. In my world, goes back to the second line and probably goes back with Kapanen and Zucker.
All right, we'll get to you guys in a second. A lot of people have bought vehicles from #1 Cochran over the years. Now it's your turn to sell them a car. It's super easy, hassle-free, and you get payment on the spot. The best part is #1 Cochran can pay more for used cars because they sell more used cars. Sell yours entirely online now at Cochran.com or stop by any store. #1 Cochran buys cars.